Hi, welcome back to another video. So today's video will be a bit different. I'm going to make a tier list of all the current Gootraxian in Kaiju Paradise. I will do a tier list depending on how they're good at fighting. I'm not going to consider their skin currently since that will probably change. So yep, let's get started. First, we got Azaru. Azaru got a little poison after hitting an enemy with attack. So I think I start that with hmm. It's also to poison do double damage against Asmat player. I think I'll add it to NA for fighting. Now Katie. Katie is quite a common attraction. We see it a lot. The uh, the ability is got right now is to throw some goo toward an enemy to make it trip. It's not really useful, so I think I'll put Katie into B. Now Fed. Fed doesn't really have any ability. The only ability is get is with atomic gun. He can kill people with it, not by shooting, but by knocking people with it. But only if he get VIP. So I think I'll put it in a C. Fig. Hmm. I think I also will put Fig in a C. If I remember correctly, is have 100 HP, doesn't have an ability yet. It's just a flying Gootraxian. And the flying doesn't really do anything. Now, Toxic Rabbit. I'm not sure if he also got an explosion at the end when he died. I might need to check that real quick. Okay, so the Toxic Rabbit only have one ability, if it can even be considered an ability. It's to not take damage from the toxic barrel. It's not very useful, but it's better than nothing. And if you're going to do a fight on the balcony, it's going to be useful. So I will put it just above Katie, even if I don't use the toxic rabbit often. I mean, I never use it, but it's still better than Katie if he get damage immunity. I'm just gonna cut the sound from Discord. And now we have Ghost Fox. Ghost Fox wa- was and have a pretty useful ability, which is to teleport, even if it's got 90 HP, as far as I remember. But there's only one thing that's made Ghost Fox much, much worse. It's the ability before we had to press like Q while holding attack or grab. But now since we can no longer have both attack and enter ability ready at the same time, it's made it quite tricky to use the ability since you need to switch tool, then use the tool. So, but I think it's still better than Katie since you can teleport through door and stuff to escape. It's just harder to use than before. So I'll rate it right between Toxic Rabbit and Kitty. Now Azzy. Azzy ability is to be able to pick stuff as long as he is in a hazmat suit is pretty good. Um, you can also get sidetracked and knock people over. This is one of the biggest combo you can do. So yes, it might be the first S tier. Yeah, I think I'll put it in S tier. Now Kaiju. This guy is bigger than other Gootraxian. He have more HP. He have more HP as well and can shoot a big laser. A tier. Right before, right, right on top of Azuro. Then we have Mocha. Mocha doesn't have an ability yet. I don't remember the HP. It's something around 100 and 110. I will put it in C. Lemon Shark. Lemon Shark. When you hit someone with attack or you to grab someone, this will give kinda like a blur effect to the player. It's not as much useful, but it's quite fun to use. So I think I'll put it either before or after Toxic Rabbit. I think I can make better use of Toxic Rabbit and Lemon Shark when doing a fight. Mostly because I like to go to balcony and challenge player there instead of somewhere like the Crystal Cave or a place that doesn't have a paddle to help. Now Wish Brew. Wish Brew is a flying Gootraxian. It doesn't really have much. I'll just put it into C tier. Shade. Shade is basically a bit like Fed, they're like a combo. They don't really have a good ability. I mean, they don't have ability, just cosmetic ability. Now, Sprinkle Kit. Sprinkle Kit is one of my favorite attractions. It can change colors. I said I was not going to talk about the skin, so considering the ability and its HP, the HP of Sprinkle Kit is 90. It's got a little ability to slow down player that is following it. Is also get damaged by water. Is not as good. Uh, hmm, I will put it into B tier, but I think it's still more useful than Katie. Now Circuit. Circuit Circuit have a bit more HP, I think, 110 HP. It can drop to puddle at the cost of your infection streak. That I like to keep hide, but since Circuit kinda remove your infection streak, while it's an ability that isn't as good, I'm either going to put it at top of C tier or at the bottom of B tier. I think I will put it at the top of C tier. Now Dagoda. Dagoda is kinda just a bit a cooler version than Circuit, so I'll put it in B tier. And Dagoda was our first power outage attraction to be rated in this tier list. Manic. Manic doesn't really have any ability. I think it's kind of like a forgotten attraction. We almost never see it. It's not it's not as accessible than it was before. I think I'll put it right before Fed. Short. Short is easy to use. It doesn't have an ability. Is one of the most basic Gootraxian in the game. Uh, hmm. You can also get it pretty quickly if you die as a Gootraxian. You you can just run to the pool and get into the fin. For that reason, I think I will put him before Dagoda. Merlin Shork. So this is just a stronger version of Shork, a bit more HP, but it requires more step to do, since like to go get a melon from the cafeteria or something. So I think I'll put it under the Shork. Now we got Spurdo Shork. Spurdo Shork is just a normal traction, but with some abilities such as a Skinwalker that most people call him as. Its ability is kinda a bit hard to use. You have one shot at it, and it's going to take like a full minute to reload the ability. If the enemy is already low, yes, it's useful, but if you miss, it's not really useful. I think I'll put it. I think I'll put it on top of the toxic rabbit. I forgot to mention we can also ambush people with it uh, and make them think we are an actual player. I mean, human. Saturn. So I heard a kinda a lot of joke about Saturn when I go in Kaiju Paradise server. Uh, he's not as good. He doesn't have an ability yet. So I think I'll put it in C tier. It's quite hard to get for what he's due. Whips. Whips is just a stronger version of the Shork, but only can be gained during blackouts. So I think I'll put it behind the Shork. Synox. Synox is quite a good traction. It's not hard to get, uh, but it doesn't have any ability. So what I will do is I'm going to put it above Saturn for sure. Uh, I think I will put it right there. Now Jammer. Jammer is one of my favorite Gootraxian too. It can play music. That is that is the only ability of Jammer. It's not that good, but since it can do music and it's like one of the only Gootraxian that can do that, I'm going to put it in A tier. Nightshade. Nightshade is basically the brother of Jammer, but it doesn't play music, and the only way it can get to play music is by having a radio, which is a bit hard to get since it's one chance out of 30 if you don't have a good streak. So I will put Nightshade somewhere in B tier. I think I'll put it at bottom of B tier. Nuclear Rabbit is just a stronger version of the Toxic Rabbit. It can also explode. Abby. Abby have more HP, can block the long pipe. It's also got claw. That are kinda good when you are low health. Hmm. There isn't much to say about Abby. I don't use it as often as before since it's quite rare. It's only accessible by getting bio. I think I'll put it under Spreader Shark. Buck. If you get 5 bucket right as it become a shotgun, so 8 here. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler. If it was better, I would have put it in S. But kill easy by it get killed very easily by mostly anything. A group of if it's 1v1 player, it can get killed easily since it won't have access to regen and even lose HP during most of the combat without getting it. But if it's fight a huge amount of player, it's going to get overwhelmed. So it's not that good. Uh, I'm not going to put it in S tier, but I think I will put it in A tier. How how did how did how didn't Nightcrawler manage to qualify for S tier? Portiana. This Gootraxian is an exclusive Gootraxian. It can only be gotten during some events such as the Party Bash and anniversary event, or when there is a developer birthday. It doesn't really have any ability yet. Oh yeah, I think it can get nose poop. That's the only thing it can have for an ability. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it not it here, but maybe right between Melon Shark and Toxic Rabbit. So I think that will be all for this tier list. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.